As this Christmas season and all holidays roll around, I always wonder about my daughter in foster care and extrapolating all children in foster care in Florida. Now, Bush, Governor Bush, and Lieutenant Governor Chris, these two guys are serious criminals because how can you imprison a child when the child has done nothing? This child is innocent. You put this child in prison. Actually, that's what you're doing because when you take a child from the family and put them with some strangers, do they understand the torture that that child goes through? No. I mean, they're billing the federal government for this. Put them on medications, get more money. Say they have special needs, get more money. All Florida's concerned about is getting money, so they're taking people, kids away and running them through the mongoose court and put these kids in hell for 18 years at the most. Now, these people who are claiming to be, oh, we love foster kids. I mean, how can these people be so hilarious to believe that crap? Here you have some people, they say, we could do it some extra money. Or they might come around and say, I really need to love some kids. But, I mean, the first part I could understand. I need some extra money and they're going to hustle for the next 18 years. But those who say, I really love children, I need a foster child. As soon as this child reaches 18, both love the money and love the children. Gonna give them a black garbage bag with little things they had gotten from the various charities around, and just tell them you got to go. No more child tax credit, no more dependency claiming of their income tax, no more rows to get sympathy and to get monies from around. I think this is crazy. And in my case, where we have qualified people, they could have given our child to qualified people. I have a daughter that is a college graduate. But you see, nobody wants to take the state of Florida on. The courts, forget them. The federal government and the Justice Department, I'm not sure what they will do. But you know what? There's a God in heaven, and all people are claiming immunity that you can't deal with them here. God is dealing with them. And when government is doing stupid stuff, you go in history, you see it. Rome was thrown in the garbage, Babylon, Medo Persia, Greece. When governments overdo it and they violate God's law and they feel that they're so powerful and beyond the law and so forth, look, God has always laid them aside. Now, Florida is in the United States, and the United States has the aura of okay, so they're sliding by. But if Florida is by itself, the amount of evil they do over there, I think they ought to be like Haiti already. So in this season of Christmas here, I know my child is going to have a whole bunch of needs and wants. When she goes to school, I was teaching in Florida. This young lady asked me, "Can you give me $2?" So I asked the staff around, I say, "Is this appropriate?" Because I'm not interested in little girls, okay? And I don't want for she to start asking me for money and then trying to say, well, I'm yours and whatever. I'm not going there. But she was in foster care. They don't have no money. They have to get free food at schools. I mean, this thing is so outrageous. And in my case, where we're not guilty, they just took my child away because they hate me. Black, educated, have ideas opposed to the Iraq War. They took my child away. And don't mind what I appeal. Another thing, some organization is violating the law big times. Mail fraud, wire fraud. When I email my stuff, they're changing it around. When I send my stuff in the mail, they're taking it out and mooting my appeals, etc. I sent up to the Supreme Court of the United States an appeal. They changed it around. They sent my check and my money and my paperwork back to another address in Los Angeles, where I'm up in the San Francisco Bay Area. So I think the Bush family, and especially Jeb in my case, how can they be happy? Now, for example, I mean, my child is young. The department chair is saying that, oh, this family, we giving a child to one of the daughters is in college now. So, in other words, this woman has a success. My daughter graduated from college already. Okay? I have 10 college degrees. I mean, they're just trying to get me pissed off so that I can threaten someone of them, go over there and take my child away from them or something like that, and then they're going to shoot me down, put me in a mental institution. That's how evil these folks are in Florida. And I often wonder about the Bush family. They seem to be so evil, and the amount of evil that exists in their heart, they could be qualified as an enemy of America. Because, I mean, the Bush family have put America almost out of business, especially the last one president here. Place almost was bankrupt. The world almost was bankrupt. We almost grind down the military to a frazzle. So, but you see, look, Jeb has two children I know of. Some young boy that masqueraded himself in the military over in the Middle East, in the Iraq. And he has a daughter. She was a drug addict. She went and tried to forge somebody's signature and do a false prescription and arrested her. And the boy, I understand, he was charged with burglary, broke into some ex-girlfriend house and she vandalized her, tried to attack her, whatever. They're all crazy. But you see, because he's a big blue blood, so that they won't give him the type of music that they need to have. I mean, if they were our children, they would have taken them away from us. So I really, really am showing empathy here for all foster kids. They're away from people who will truly love them, with strangers who are going to abuse them, make some of them hookers. Eventually, these young people are going to be lost. They have no way of going to university or college. They're going to be homeless. They're going to be with mental problems. These people are real out of this so-and-so mind, bro. But hey, this is government, how government could work. And again, I wish foster care children a Merry, Merry Christmas. And I wish I had the money to give every one of you, what your heart desire. Because the state of Florida is just bent on taking the federal money to put into their coffers. And these people that are giving money to see about you, they're just out on doing a facelift, taking care of their kids, and fixing the mortgage. So you have my empathy and my sympathy, and I only hope that you don't end up being a piece of the garbage that foster care end up in jailbird, prostitutes. It's an insane.